Wilmington is a huge running community, so there are quite a few good runners in the area.
Yeah, there aren't many, though, who run with a pacemaker and actually qualify for the Boston Marathon. That runner is using his experience to inspire kids. WECT's Kim Ratcliffe introduces us to Peyton Chitty in tonight's cover story.
Peyton Chitty is a counselor at Ashley High School and a track and cross country coach. Knowing he has a heart condition and now a pacemaker, he is determined to not let that slow him down because he has so many kids watching him.
The only thing you have control over sometimes is your attitude. Get that leg up. High knees, high knees.
When he's on the track, Coach Peyton Chitty is usually running right beside his kids.
And then we're going to hit the track on the way back and come around here, okay? You know, I have to live by example because kids will call you out on something in a heartbeat. It holds myself accountable, but I can hold them accountable too because I don't take excuses for anything, whether academic or athletic.
It's a code he lives by, and now it's taken on new meaning since his near-death experience running a 10K in Oak Island.
With about half a mile left, I fell, and I got back up and I started running again, and then I passed out. And the next thing I know, there was a man saying, "You're down, you're staying down."
Peyton had a congenital heart defect he never knew about.
I have what's called bradycardia, which is a slow heartbeat, and type 2 atrial ventricular block, which is basically it's electrical. It's my brain tells my heart to beat, and my heart doesn't do what my brain's telling it to do.
Now Peyton runs with a pacemaker, but he doesn't let that slow him down, and he makes sure his kids know it.
Sometimes I'll say, you know, don't let a 50-year-old man with a pacemaker beat you.
He tells us that all the time when we're doing workouts. He's like, don't let me beat you. I mean, I got a pacemaker. If I beat you, then what are you doing? It's nice to have kind of like a figure like him to kind of look up to.
Peyton hit the road running just a few months after receiving his pacemaker. He set a goal to run a marathon within a year, and he did that within 11 months. Another life lesson he shares with his students.
I like to tell them you got to have a goal. Always set goals. Even when you accomplish a goal, set another goal. Have a plan. Stick to the plan. Do the work.
Next, Peyton wanted to qualify for the Boston Marathon. He ran several races in the Outer Banks, Wrightsville Beach, and South Carolina. The biggie was Kiowa Island. That's the race that would get him to Boston. Not only did he meet that goal, he truly ran away with it.
My goal was 3:30. I had to get under 3:30, and I beat it by almost 7 minutes. So that's a definite shoe-in for Boston. So what we're going to do,
with every step, Peyton's students are watching and taking it all in.
He's one of my favorite coaches, and he's always inspiring me, and I love running with him.
If he's not running with the track team, you'll see Peyton running with his daughter as he continues to pound the pavement, training for Boston, realizing with every step he's got young athletes following in his footsteps. In Wilmington, Kim Ratcliffe, WECT News.
Now, Peyton's going to run the Boston Marathon next year. He's also qualified to run the New York City Marathon next November, and he's going to apply to qualify for London. Peyton does more than run. He wrote a chapter for a cardiac athletes book. He's also involved with a group called Cardiac Athletes, helping to connect athletes all around the world. Wow.
That's
what
impressive.
An accomplishment.
It really is impressive.
Not letting his own body or that little malfunction stop him from going any further.